From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
13. Here we go. Hey. Get ready to sit up. We're good.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Once again, it's Jeanty. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty, 72 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
That's good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 39 yards. That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Allen now looks to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. Open man, it's Palmer. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere.
That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. They'll go again with Genty. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Ed Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 118 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Genty. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Going quickly out to the right side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
And the Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Check 59, check 59, cover.
Here's Smith. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after one. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
First and 10 at the 49.
Now Allen. Complete to Khalil Shakir. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Again, it's Cook. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Malcolm Kuntz in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. An audible here to get a new look.
Half 85.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the give, Genty. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 131 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
We'll get this up to about the 44. Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Pass complete right side to Bowers. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
53.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 39. Smith going to move him around.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hold. Line.
Geno now to throw. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 39 yards. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 22.
A good pickup there at 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Cook up the gut. Running right through him. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Now Allen. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Round 80. Monday. Alert. Look out.
Looking to throw. Allen has his man. It's Shakir. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And he is caught. And he's got this down to the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Bills first down.
A final shot before half for Allen. It's complete to Cook. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
They're on 31-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Shakir hauls it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off 52. What is that?
Here's Allen. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That's good for 28 yards. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 30-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off 52. Half. Look out.
Now Allen again. Allen going to run with it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. Allen going to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Allen and the offense staying put. They'll go for it on fourth.
319.
Throwing now is Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. A determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 149 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Raiders.
Right back to Genty on first down. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty with his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They run again on first down. Cook has some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33.
First down.
Here's Cook again. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
That's another Bills. First down.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And now they'll throw with Allen. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2.
Allen will try to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Here we go, here we go.
On the give, Genty. Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 212 yards for him on the ground, as this has been a night to remember to this point. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level. And now you've got a big place to run the football.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
Pause. 53, Tuesday.
Now Gino. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Throwing now is Gino. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Line. Hey, trio left.
They snap it to Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, 41 yards. And the Raiders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Carlson down to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. the touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. To the air, Allen. That's taken in by Palmer. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
1st and 10.
To throw, it's Allen. That one out wide and intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. After the interception, here's Smith. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Out of the gun, Smith. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
13 next, 13 next.
Back to throw, Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 31.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Strike, strike.
To the air again, Smith. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Now Smith. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
A 4-yard loss on the play.
Middle.
2nd and goal. At the 13-yard line.
Gino down to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Tucker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker from 13 yards out. And the Raiders have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Carlson on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bills 13. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's caught inside the 25. A big play here for Buffalo. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Alert!
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him down at the 21-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
56.
Now Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Brown 80.
There he goes, right side. He's on his way. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, 79 yards. And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
Bills 20.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Genty. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.